Alright, we are back. Okay. Lusu, Zhou Yu, and a bunch of stages to do. Alright, the only stages we're actually going to do is anything that has to do with a quest line. So... this one here.
Got this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. This territory is ours. Time to attack.
Okay. That was easy enough.
Lord Han Dong does... I see. Hi.
Okay, and this one's for Lu Ming. Let's get this done.
This'll do.
Oh, good lord, ballistas.
Let's get serious. Got this.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take that. Bear with this my power. Got this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, we took out 2 of the weapons. Not like we had to, but eh.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
That's a help.
Okay.
They say Lord Huangai
Bonding
is close to the
event.
Shining
Where are
Land.
you, good sir?
Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
You're all the way to hell over there. Alright.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately.
It's been some time since we lost Lord Sun Tzu. Looking back on those days, I barely ever had time to catch my breath. I lost the leader I entrusted with my dream. And I didn't even have time to fall into despair about his death. But the flames of hope still burn within my heart. That dream hasn't completely disappeared yet. It is. And one that I wouldn't have held in the past. I've developed nerves of steel. A final parting gift from Lord Sun Tzu, perhaps. At some point, this dream of mine shifted into one I share with you. With everyone. That being said, if we're to actually realize this dream, we must begin by seeing the facts as they are. And with that, let's move to our topic of discussion today. Wu remains unstable. The work of those serving the kingdom is to reinforce its foundation. But the mountain of threats surrounding it cannot be ignored. Our citizens already have their hands full. Why don't we focus on what's outside our borders? I knew you'd understand. Then let's speak in earnest. More than anyone else, it's Cao Cao we must be wary of. If we don't take proper precautions, this kingdom will eventually be devoured.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
One plan would be to divide the land in two with Cao Cao and fiercely protect our territory. However, whether we do so through negotiation or by force, the first thing we'll need is allies. Capable ones who are able to contend with Cao Cao. Ah, just as I thought. A friend with keen and discerning insight. How dependable. So, tell me about your experiences. I'd like to hear about the great warriors you have faced and befriended. This evening's Strategy Council meeting has only just begun.
We will split the land in 3, not in 2. Oh, hello, Lu Meng.
Louis Meng, you have grown to be one of the pillars of Wu. You were even at the center of our earlier meeting with the officers.
Lord Sun Quan, I am undeserving of such words.
Accept them, for I know this to be true. I will continue to count on you.
Are you hiding back there? Please, come out and talk with me. Well, it's just as you heard. I think my wish to support Lord Sun Quan is now becoming a reality. But being praised by him directly, I could feel the unlearned Hmong in me being flabbergasted. Well, if you say so, then I'll try to be happier next time. But it doesn't mean I can just sit back. Our Lord still faces a veritable mountain of problems. I will continue to serve him with everything I have, but there may be times I come to you for help. I'm sure I can count on you. After all, you are a guardian of peace. Lord Zhou Yu told me. He seems to know a lot about you. By building knowledge and fostering connections wherever we go, we can get a glimpse into the hidden parts of history. That is another benefit of learning. And it's not a bad feeling to know the secret of my role model. Anyway, my efforts have led me here, and that gives me the confidence to continue striving forward. I'm not wrong to do so, am I? I will never stop learning and never stop improving. I will keep going until I see those eyes like the dawn widen in surprise. So all I ask is that you continue watching me.
Fair enough. Any letters? No. Okay.
Lord Han Dong does so.
So what's up now?
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
To defeat Huangzu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huangzu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision.
Good man.
I do not think we should rush into a war with him. Unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion at Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth. We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north. But if we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord. Each and every one of us believes that.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Xiakou in Jing province. We will bring down Huangzu and avenge my father.
So we got at least, what, 3 battles ahead of us with a shit ton of dialogue?
Huang Gai is close to the Shan Yue.
Being able to fight alongside famous authors.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, the sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. Maybe you're right. Overthinking has long been a bad habit of mine.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
My brother once told me that it can also be a strength. But anything can be detrimental in excess. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead. When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal. I think then, I will be able to consider even greater ambitions, without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm a selfish kind of man, at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But, in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huang Zu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Let's begin.
And we're here again.
Now then.
There's Gan Ning.
Yes.
Hi.
No, show you. I'm running with my girl.
It is I, Sun Shang.
Don't let me down now. We will
Let's
defeat
go!
our longtime nemesis and advance yet further. This battle will decide the future of our kingdom.
Now,
This is a ferocious tomb indeed.
There is no reason for us to fear Huang Zu now.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Shall capture the enemy's bases, one by one.
Commence the advance. Now. Ling Tong, avenge your father, but do not be reckless.
I know, Lord Louis Meng. I will take down Gan Ning. Calmly, with certainty.
So it begins. Let's get serious. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Take that! Counter-attack!
The worst is behind us.
The
Make
enemy
sure that
officer
doesn't happen again.
has been defeated. Counter-attack!
I know how to get the job done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy officers.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This
Moving
territory
forward just like we
is
planned.
ours.
We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
Now. Pathetic. Concentrate.
Superb! You never fail to impress me with your feats.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Alright, that'll do.
Let's go.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Go! Take the fight to them! Stop their advance! There we go!
Keep calm. It's not much of a trap if we know it's coming.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All of you, follow me!
This territory is ours.
does not matter how many times you attack. We will send you running right back home. Let's march!
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How's this?
Going up and coming down.
Everyone else. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Study and learn your ways. Let's go.
Alright. Let's see where everybody else is. Gunning has not moved. Okay, so we got one right there. Alright.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
The
There
enemy
we go.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Take this!
Accomplished more than I could have hoped.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's another one? Where? Oh, he just ran in here.
Take this! Take this! All my might!
Proceeding well.
The enemy officer
Keep it up.
has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
This'll do.
This is supposed to be our base. Kindly go away. Thank you.
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Alright, we're gonna catch this base over here. Again.
Sacred Bird, protect us. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Alright. We gotta help our other teammates to get up to the ambush points.
superb show of skill
The enemy officer
that I can attest
has
to.
been defeated. Let's go.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
They've taken the bait. Go and eradicate them.
Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest. Now, push them back!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Send out the ships! We're going after Swin Twin!
Concentrate.
Looks like it's finally our time to shine. Let's go!
Take this!
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Let's get serious.
I gotta
The
go
enemy
and
officer has been
save Ling
defeated.
Tong.
Let's go.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
I'm coming, guys. I'm coming.
Was not enough.
Hang in there. I'm almost. Oh shit!
Advance! Stay close to me, now!
Hey guys, I'm here.
Get advancing! Let's give it to them! Gotcha!
On me. We have the perfect use for a brute like yourself.
Tear into the enemy,
The enemy
forces
officer
and get to
has
Swan
been
Twin!
defeated.
What a pompous little... Forget it. I'll do my job.
The enemy
Simple as
officer
that.
has been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed. Take that.
There he is at last.
Sacred Bird protection.
He is
The enemy
mine.
officer has been
Advance
defeated.
now.
Strong. Tigers, they
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Keep pushing to the end. The enemy's main hold is right in front of us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, advance!
The enemy officer has been
So
defeated.
Ling Tong
There we go.
has gone after Gan Ning.
Let's go.
Then I should also make a move. We'll take an enemy ship and enter into their stronghold.
Commence the advance. Wait here. We need to make sure it's safe.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
Alright,
Thank
now
you
we
for
gotta go
coming to
help
help.
our other teammates that are
It's gonna be
struggling.
a breeze with you here.
I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
You're here. I am thankful for the help.
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning.
Unleash hell.
I, Ling Tong, will have my revenge.
Son of that officer. So you want revenge?
The enemy officer
I'm not
has
just
been
going to
defeated.
hand myself over to you on a platter.
The enemy officer
You're coming
has been
after this
defeated.
ship, are you? Then I'll face you.
The enemy officer
There we go.
has been
Enemy
defeated.
was one step ahead.
Good. The enemy has been wiped out. Then it's time to take the fight to Huangzu once more. Commence the advance.
No need to fret. We wait here for now. Here comes our prey. Archers, slay them all!
Let's get serious.
Just as Lord Zhou said. All of you, stay calm. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Strong. But I can't lose. I won't. You've become
become much stronger than before. Just my luck to have made such an enemy.
Uncommon display of skill.
The enemy officer.
Alright, now we retreat.
They've gotten through. It just weren't strong enough.
All of you, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold. Forward march! Halt! We wait here for now.
We're gonna go save Ling Tong.
So, it's you. I should have accepted.
Yeah, Ling Tong is so very much going to die.
Needless to say,
The enemy officer
no holding back.
has been defeated.
Let there be no regrets or grudges when this is over.
Fight with our all. How am I getting cornered? Seriously? Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Their ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail.
This territory is ours.
Anyone who
Okay,
is willing
got
to
names
join the
down.
assault on their stronghold, gather here. Let's go.
Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Damn it. We weren't able to get Gan Ning. No matter. First things first, we must finish this battle. Advance now.
Good. We fought off the enemy's offensive. Let us advance as well.
Forward march!
Lord Luimeng, we are ready to sail.
Good. And none have been left behind? Then we will head straight for their base.
Now's our chance. Begin the ambush!
At last, we will be able to avenge our former lord. For us of the Old Guard, nothing could be more satisfying.
It does not lessen our regret. Still, it will allow us some closure of sorts if we can hunt him down.
It is high time we brought this to a conclusion. Once we do, our kingdom can finally look forward to the future.
Let's go. Hello, boys. How you do?
Prepare for battle. Chop chop. Let's show them what we can do.
Yeah, I can't go over there to help you guys. I'm on the other side.
We won't let you escape this time. How about this?
What? How have the enemy gotten this far? We must stop their attack here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will not run. Our battle against Xuan Chuen will be decided here and now.
The enemy officer
Start the
has been
advance.
defeated.
Let's go.
We will wait wait here. Keep your strength in reserve.
Take that. Take that. Is that it? Let's go.
Move out! We will go and attack the enemy from behind!
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
How much longer can I remain loyal to Huang Zu? I wonder what Ganin thinks of this.
And now we unleash hell.
And now we're surrounded on both sides. We've made a grave mistake. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You want to keep rushing into your death? By all means.
Just be entertained. The enemy officer has been defeated.
As good a time as any. I give up.
The enemy officer
I will resist no further.
defeated.
This ends here! Take it!
Let's go!
The enemy officer
A superb
has been
show of
defeated.
skill that I can attest to. You're here. I am thankful for the help.
Our spirit has never been higher. Victory is ours.
Duel, Gandhi?
I feel proud beholding
You want a
as
duel?
true warrior
I
of
just
the Three
kicked your ass
Kingdoms.
earlier. Alright.
Bear witness to my power. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, at least I made a mark on the battlefield. I've got nothing more to say. Whatever happens now, it's up to you. Can't believe this.
Goodbye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
So their fangs have finally reached me. Perhaps this was inevitable.
We've finally done it. We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
Still no level 7 weapons. Come on, game.
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father. And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Huang Zu.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom. Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right. We have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Sun clan.
we will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huanzu.
Quite the rationalist.
My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gan Ning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Su Fei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there'll be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life. Nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
Lord Sun Quan, you have taken your revenge by defeating Huanzu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead. I cannot bring myself to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach, but for Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be. That is why we made peace with the Shan the way we did. And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
Yes, but Gan Ning ends up being a very invaluable officer to Wu, and proves himself time and time again.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Well.
Letters? Nope, no letters. Alright, come on. Get the hell out of here. Let's go, 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 go. We got things to do.
I wonder just how handsome is this officer?
Okay, what to do, what to do. Ling Tong has quest, and Zhou Yu. Okay.
Lord Han Dong does...
Training with Ling Tong again? Sure.
Nice. I guess you will do for an opponent. Yeah! How's about a one-on-one? Easy.
Now!
All my might! Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Easy enough.
Thank you.
Odd coins. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now, there is one thing I wanted to do.
Well.
Where the hell are we? Okay, so we are not there yet. Battle of Chibi, so that's down there, so we still got a little ways to go. Okay.
Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day. And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province, his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable. For Wu to survive in the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him. And that will require more territory.
I am sure there is. But expanding our borders is probably the easiest path.
One can strategize endlessly, But the fact remains that a small territory simply cannot host a massive army.
But first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and subtly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not? So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei, in your eyes? Compassion. Sounds like the exact opposite of Cao Cao, who favors reason above all. Unlike a man of reason, one of compassion can be swayed by momentary emotions. Perhaps that changeability is what Cao Cao fears so much. Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
Okay, so that is much closer than I thought. Alright. I thought Chibi was going to be much further away. So we just got a few cutscenes to go through. Sounds good to me. Because there is a particular cutscene I want you guys to see.
Have you heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xinye with a huge army.
Xinye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Xiangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Qiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia, and let us hope Liu Bei is still safe. I did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly. But I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Ah, and what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention. We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun. To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject? Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one. However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu. Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu. For an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division. Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu. I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
Okay, then we have to go all the way to hell over here.
Being able to fight alongside famous...
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned. Yes, it was written in more delicate language, but it was in essence asking for our surrender. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger. Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender. But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.
Yeah, it definitely takes some convincing. If I remember correctly.
I think we can all agree that fighting Cao Cao is extremely reckless. How can we possibly hope to win against such numbers? Territory should not take priority over the safety of the people of Wu. Is it not said that needless bloodshed is the mark of a foolish leader?
I never thought I would witness the likes of Lord Zheng Jiao, suggesting we kneel to a tyrant who manipulates the Emperor and exploits all in his path. The Yellow Turbans of Qing, the Heishen bandits. They gave in to Cao Cao and have achieved distinction under his command. But in reality, their lives have been robbed of all meaning, and they now exist as nothing more than toothless beasts at the mercy of the lash. Tyranny is all that lies at the end of the path to Cao Cao's feet. Once you become a slave to his power, it becomes impossible to break free.
He's 100% correct on that.
Do you really think we should abandon our pride and forsake our future just to avoid making the sacrifice necessary to protect them?
We do not find giving up on our land and our people to Cao Cao any more tolerable than you do. But if this is what it takes for our people's lives to be spared, then is it not the best decision we can make?
He's right. There is no reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for pride. We will eventually win back everything taken from us.
With all due respect, I am honestly a little disappointed in what I'm witnessing here. The Sun clan, renowned for its brave warriors, has such cowards for officers.
How dare you!
Lord Liu Bei has no land to call home, and what soldiers and retainers he does have are far fewer in number than those of Wu. In spite of all that, he has sworn to never bend the knee to Cao Cao, and has even sent me to Wu to negotiate an alliance. He does so to save the people of Jing, who regard him with love and respect. And when I arrive here, all I see is Wu, for all its advantages, cowering beneath the shadow of Cao Cao, considering no option but surrender. No matter how many talented officers you assemble, or how well you govern your people, that cowardice makes all of Wu far weaker than Liu Bei alone.
All Liu Bei does is flee from battle to battle. He fled from Ji, he fled from Yo, and from Shu as well. He certainly has more courage than most, but only the foolhardy charge into battle without the strength to prevail.
So, tell us, Lord Zhuge Liang, are we to assume that you have discovered a way to defeat such a massive force?
Yes. I came here knowing that if we fight alongside Wu in this battle, there is a way for us to win. But if the mere thought of having to face a powerful enemy has robbed you of the will to fight, I'll just have to come up with a new plan. Lord Sun Quan, I highly suggest you carefully consider your circumstances and your ability to lead.
Now look here.
I understand the doubts of Zheng Zhao and the others very well. Lu Su and Lord Zhuge Liang have also made a strong case. We will end the discussion here for the time being. I need some time to gather my thoughts on what has been said. This is terrible. I'm a complete failure.
What do you mean by that?
My father laid the foundations, and my brother built Wu into the kingdom it is today. And yet I can't even muster up the courage to defend it. The shame that I feel is overwhelming. I know full well that we must fight. Yet, I can't help but realize how little chance we have of winning. War is crucial to the survival of the kingdom. But we should not fight battles we cannot win. This is a basic principle of warfare.
That is true. Lord Zheng Zhao was not by any means mistaken in his reasoning. If both sides are correct in their own way, then all that is left is for you to make your choice.
Surrender and be trampled upon, or fight and face certain defeat. I don't exactly have the best options to choose from.
Where did you get the idea that those were the only two paths? I think you should choose the third path. That is to say, you should bravely take the field, win the battle, and protect all that you hold dear. Is this not also what you had in mind, Lord Zhou Yu?
Zhou Yu, you have returned.
Yes, I've only just arrived. I'm a bit later than I had planned. But Lord Zheng Zhao and the others sure were grumbling up a storm. Zhuge Liang must have really caused a commotion at the meeting.
Perhaps his words were a little too bitter for them to stomach.
He must have thought that such an approach would be the only thing that could bring Wu to its senses. But Zhuge Liang's words were not meant to merely aggravate or inspire. I think he may actually believe that we can win. He plans to lead Liu Bei to victory, even if it means wringing every last bit of strength out of Wu. He would not have voiced his discontent so strongly without firm conviction. They are fully committed to this fight. We must make use of that. My lord, I speak to you now as a loyal retainer of the House of Sun. I have prepared a secret strategy that will ensure Cao Cao's defeat, but this plan cannot work unless we are able to use Liu Bei's forces. With my plan and the brave warriors in our ranks, we can protect the lives of our people, the domain of Wu, and everything we hold dear.
But this matter has divided us into two separate factions. What can I possibly do to convince everyone to unite as one? Even the soundest strategy is meaningless without the will to fight.
I will explain to them that there is a path to victory, and then I will urge them to reconsider. And if that isn't enough to inspire them to take action, well, we'll just have to appeal to their hearts instead of their minds.
My favorite scene should be coming up soon.
Now even Lord Zhou Yu is insisting that we risk our lives in defiance. And just how do you plan on defeating an army of that size?
The size of Cao Cao's army certainly makes it a force to be reckoned with. But numbers can be deceiving. We must first compare the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Our disadvantage lies primarily in our inferior numbers. But what do we have that we could use to our advantage?
The enemy is far from home, and they are also poorly trained. Most importantly, long boat journeys tend to bring sickness and fatigue.
Precisely so. And that's why we will fight them on the banks of Jing. No matter how imposing a force may be on land, on water, they become a mere jumble of poorly trained soldiers.
You have a point. Well, even a huge army makes for easy prey if its movements are sluggish.
As they will be slow to maneuver, all we need is a strategy to wipe them out before they have time to escape. What we will do is burn their entire fleet to ashes.
So we're to rely on nothing but unconventional tactics and sheer luck? Even if your fire attack were to succeed, how do you know we can win?
War is of course unpredictable, and I do not claim to have the ability to know the outcome of a battle before it is fought. But to consider no outcome but defeat before even taking the field, how is that any different than losing the battle before it even begins? Now, allow me to ask you all in plain words. Which path will you choose? Will you abandon the kingdom of Wu to live carefree lives without ambition? It is true that taking such a path may prolong your lives. You may even live long enough to reclaim your land and pride. But we would not be the ones to fight and die for the cause. That task would fall to none but our own children. Lord Sun Jian, Sun Ce, and all our forefathers. What would they think? Could you justify that choice to them? If you have even one small shred of pride left as retainers of the Sun clan, as the people of Wu, you will rise up, draw your weapons, and fight with all of your strength!
He's right! We must be the ones to protect Wu, no matter how powerful the enemy may be.
You can count me in. I'll honor my ancestors by fighting to the very end, so that my father and Ce can look down on me with pride.
Those who wish to surrender should do so. That is, if there are any among us that don't mind licking the boots of our enemies.
So we have no option but to fight. However...
This discussion is now over. This is a fight for our lives. A fight for all of the people of Wu, past, present, and future. We must defeat Cao Cao's forces once and for all!
Yeah, I hope. Where will this path lead the kingdom of Wu?
Everyone says that damn Cao...
I have such admiration for this kingdom. I'm sure in most kingdoms the leader gives orders from on high and everyone must obey. But not here. In Wu, no one is forced to serve blindly. We debate the merits of each choice and decide together. Yes, it's one of the things that I like most about our kingdom. But even so, it is very hard to get everyone to agree. I wonder how that last meeting would have gone without Zhou Yu and the others. If my father and brother were still alive to see how much Wu and I have changed, I wonder what they would say. Once gone, the dead can never come back to life. Yet, I can't help but wish I had the chance to show them. All that aside, it would be truly pathetic if we were to lose this war, given everything that's happened. I'm counting on you. We will use the unique strength of each of our soldiers to the fullest to achieve victory. That is the way of Wu.
Lord Peng Tong, I know you're in there. Today's the day you're going to hear what I have to say.
Good grief! How's a man to relax with lords of the land barging in uninvited? I am a humble man of little consequence. It doesn't matter how many times you come here. Your problems are none of my concern.
Yes, I know what kind of man you are. But I have a reason for being so persistent in soliciting you to join our side. Lord Peng Tong, your help will be essential to bringing Wu closer to victory. Wu's victory will ensure the safety of the people of Jiangdong, which will in turn make it possible to protect the people of Qing.
Is this your attempt to convince me? Sorry to disappoint, but that won't work on me. All life is precious, but it's not my battle to fight.
I see. Then you have forced my hand. I shall have to rely on my last resort.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
I understand you are good friends with Lord Peng Tong. Please put in a good word for us with him.
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. Wu's leaders are a sinister bunch, aren't they? Fine, I'll help. But just this once.
Lord Peng Tong!
But don't expect me to swear fealty or anything like that. I'm going to do things my way, no matter what.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point.
Okay, next.
Sure
that night.
Sorry to bring you here so late. In the coming battle against Cao Cao, I will need you to play a central role.
Oh yeah, we know this.
There is a
cutscene.
crucial factor which must go in our favor. I want you to ensure that it does. We were afraid to say it in front of the others, but executing this strategy will be about as difficult as threading a needle on horseback.
Cao Cao is not an enemy that can be defeated without a great deal of luck. Or perhaps even a miracle.
We intend to overwhelm Cao Cao's massive army with fire. But simply starting the fires won't be enough for the plan to work.
At this time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. Cao Cao's forces are attacking from the north, so their ranks extend in the same direction. The wind will blow out our fires before they can spread.
Of course, Cao Cao is well aware of this, and likely plans to position himself to our north. But the peasantry of Jing have informed us that there is a place where the wind blows from the south for a short period at this time of year.
Chibi. They say there are times at night when a southerly wind blows down the cliffs on the southern coast.
We want to take advantage of that brief gust of wind. We'll only get one chance, so we must not waste it. You have a technique for predicting the wind, do you not?
To give this plan any chance of success, we are going to need that technique of yours.
I knew we could rely on you. We will of course be doing all we can as well, but with your abilities, we will have a solid chance to prevail. We have you with us now. Your presence here may just be yet another gift from fate. Our fate will be decided at Chibi. We will defeat them if all goes according to plan, but everything depends on us engaging them at that precise location. So in this battle, we will repel the enemy vanguard and lead their main formation to Chibi. I want you all to act as if the final battle has already begun. Proceed with all due caution. Now the battle begins.
Okay, do we get my favorite cutscene yet?
Zuluan.
Yeah, here we go.
There's no need to be so defensive. I have not come to harm Sun Quan. So, they say Sun Quan is going to war with Cao Cao. Cao Cao has taken control of the Emperor and is now wielding the power of the throne to establish dominance over the Central Plains. I cannot turn a blind eye to his tyranny. If Sun Quan is going to fight him, then I want to help him do it. While all of you are engaging Cao Cao's main force in Jing, I will be assaulting Shu City to capture the Emperor. The Emperor is the foundation of Cao Cao's power. If we can take that advantage away from him, his influence will be greatly diminished. There are warriors among the Shanyue and the Wuhuan who hold me in very high regard. When the time comes, I will be able to rely on their help. But even so, I must admit that such a force on its own is nothing more than an unwieldy horde, which is exactly what brings me to you. I need a commander that can turn my rabble into an elite fighting force. Do you know anyone capable enough?
I do.
I knew you would. If they come with your recommendation, I think it's safe to assume their abilities will meet my expectations. I will gladly meet with anyone you think is up to the task.
So, your plan is to head to Shu City to rescue the Emperor while Quan and the others are fighting in Jing.
Well, I can't say I care for the phrase rescue the Emperor, but the Emperor has become a powerless figurehead. Whether or not tyranny will plague the land depends on those who guard him. We would likely be better off killing him, but I would rather see him with Sun Quan than under Cao Cao's control.
I suggest you show a bit more respect, Bai Luan. We will rescue the Emperor as loyal retainers of Han.
I won't apologize. You can back out if you wish. In fact, I'm amazed that you agreed to this to begin with, given our history. My actions brought about your deaths, or so I believed. Who could have guessed that we would end up on the same side of a battle?
You don't seem too pleased. But as it happens, there are many things we'd like to say to you. For one, I admit I've made a bad habit of taking things too far. I got so obsessed with building up and defending Wu that I became deaf to the voices of the Shanyue and the people of Jiangdong. By joining forces with you, we may be able to get at least a little closer to making amends to those we've wronged.
Right. And this will also give us the chance we need to save Chuan. Convincing the world of my death is proving to be well worth the effort. I really did plan on never showing my face again. But I couldn't resist the opportunity to fight in such an important battle. But be warned, Guardian of Peace. If you dare try to lay even a finger on the Emperor, I will make you regret it.
Understood. Now, let's run through the strategy once more. Sun Quan will intercept Cao Cao in Jing. During this distraction, we will lead our troops in a surprise attack on Shu City to capture the Emperor. Of course, this is assuming that Cao Cao doesn't discover our plan. If their main force comes to the defense of Shu City, we won't stand a chance. Zuluan, you have full knowledge of our situation, but you will be the only one of us to fight alongside Sun Quan's forces in Jing. The fact that Sun Jian still lives, and that we are targeting Shu City, must be kept a total secret. You must make absolutely sure of it. And with you. It would be very unfortunate for all of us if Sun Qian suffered a swift defeat. With that settled, we will depart immediately. I'm counting on you, Zuluan. Together, we fly.
Damn right.
The Honorable Warrior is still with us.
The young Ci's been busy these days.
See, this is why I much prefer the Wu storyline, because it's the only time you can team up with your former comrade from the Guardians of Peace village. Otherwise, you're against him. You're against him in the Liu Bei storyline. You're 100% against him in Cao Cao storyline. This is the only storyline where you get him as a teammate. And we have been recording for too long, so it's time for me to call it a night. But thank you all for coming out to watch, and I will see you in the next one. Till then.